All right. Gonna go live for about 10 minutes or so. We can chat about the game. Then I'm gonna go record the podcast and vent my feelings. But yeah. So what do you guys we need to change the whiteboard. Yeah, what do you guys thinking? Bad night to have a bad night. I don't know, man. I'm just it's like beyond words, bro. I don't even really know what to say. Because I'm I like Frank Martin. I'm a Frank Martin guy. I think he's a really, really good coach. Like, I don't want to be, I'm not going to be the one leading the fire Frank Martin parade or anything. But man, it just gets so old. Like year after year after year, the same BS. Year after year. Give Missouri credit. Really, really good team. I'm estimating a little bit, but Jeremiah Tillman is a big time player. But, dude, I mean, you just got dominated. You got flat out dominated. Like, it's tough to watch, man. Tough. It was over from the start, honestly. It was over from the freaking start. Over from the start. So, again, guys, taking you guys' questions, comments. Chad says, yeah, it was tough to watch, indeed. Let's see. Greg Bedinger, number 5, was so off. Kuznar had a rough night. AJ Lawson had a terrible night. I mean, you got your head coach back and you look like a worse team. Somebody explain that to me. I don't get it. I truly don't get it. Sorry, guys. Just posting this post-game reaction video. I just don't understand why we're so bad. I genuinely don't get it. I mean, I know it's one game. Like, I really don't want to overreact to one game. But just South Carolina 1984, Frank was just sitting there while Missouri kept scoring on us. I mean, Jim Heckman, you were overreacting. I'm really not reacting any way. I'm not saying fire Frank or just gets old. That's all I'm saying. It just gets old. It gets old. Just year after year, kind of the same thing. So, I mean, bro, it's not that we lost. It's that we got our asses kicked. Like, we just got our asses kicked all night. Game was, and what sucks is like, I've told other people this too. And I'll just say it. Like, South Carolina basketball, we're not good enough to even care. Like, that's what sucks. We're not good enough to care. Like, I think fans, I know South Carolina people, South Carolina fans, Gamecock fans, they love their basketball. I mean, Dawn Staley has shown you put a good product on the floor, you can sell out, bottom line. It's just like we're not good enough on the men's side to even give a damn. Like, really? we're just not. Like, to really be invested and care and be upset about the games, like, we're just not good enough. Like, just gets so old. It's so old. Hey, you got to find a way to bounce back. I mean, you got a big game Saturday against Auburn. Whatever. So. Let's see. Rhodes C2000 seemed like that 10 to 12 point lead was 30. Could never make a run. Yeah, I mean that game felt just out of hand from the jump. I don't really know what it was. I don't know what it was. Savannah Webster, the game is in Columbia, so it's a noon tip in Columbia. So, yeah. Again, I think this team has really good players. Like, bottom line, I think this team has good players. I don't know what happened. Yeah, bad night, have a bad night. Your guard play didn't. Your guards didn't show up. Bottom line, and when they don't show up, South Carolina's going to lose a lot of basketball games. Just, I mean, with all due respect to Trey Anderson, when he's damn near your leading scorer, that's a problem. Like, honestly, that's a problem. So, again, Lawson with 5, Kusnar with 6. He went 1. Lawson and Kusnar went a combined 2 for 12 from 3-point range. 2 for 12. I mean. And then you add in Minaya, who had 10 points. I mean, those guys went a combined 4 for 18. And the game was just sloppy all the way around. Let's see. How many turnovers did we have? We literally did not lead for a second of that game. I mean, that's wild. We forced 19 turnovers. I don't know, man. Yeah, we had 13. Okay, they actually had more turnovers than us, which is shocking. It didn't feel that way. But yeah, I mean, listen, you go on the road, tough L. Like, I don't know. I mean, you come back home Saturday. Hopefully that's a positive for you. Hopefully that's a plus. I don't know. Came into the game with high hopes and expectations, and maybe that was my mistake. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. So I don't know. I just hard to believe that was the same team that played. I think it was maybe one of those situations. I don't know if it was. Maybe you let LSU beat you twice. You had the hangover from the LSU game, and I don't know. It's tough to say. I just, what's the solution? I don't know. I mean, what's the solution? I just truly don't know. I mean, God forbid you lose Saturday to Auburn and you're staring a 1-3 start in league play in the face. And then at that point, you're just like, well, all right. So, and dude, like I said, I'm a fan of Frank Martin. I am. Like, I'm a fan of Frank. Like, I don't know. And again, it almost feels like, what's the point in like going off on some rant? Because again, Frank's had COVID twice. This team's had COVID. You've played 5 games in 50 days. Like, I mean, this season's going to be labeled as a wash, no doubt. You know what I mean? This season's going to be labeled as a wash, bottom line. But it's just frustrating. It's just frustrating. It's annoying. You feel like we have so much talent on the floor. Like, I really like our roster. I really like the talent, and it's just a shame. Like, honestly, it's just a shame. If this team, whether it be bad coaching, bad playing, COVID, whatever you want to say is the reason. If this team doesn't make it's just going to be a shame. It's really going to be a shame, because this team is far too talented to not make the postseason, to not be in the tournament. Just in my opinion. So, not having Frank, not having McCreary is killing you right now. It killed you in the game tonight. Obviously, again, on the interior, they went off, but I mean, you allowed Missouri to shoot. Let's see. You allowed Missouri to shoot 58% from the field and 38% from 3. Now the question is, can you rebound? And hopefully Saturday turn it around. So That's going to do it, guys. Like I said, we're going to go live for about 10 minutes or so. Just some quick thoughts, guys. We'll talk more on the Daily Crow tomorrow, noon to 1 all week long. And, of course, the podcast will drop in the morning. And I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to go record the podcast, guys. Appreciate you all tuning in. Thank you so much. Again, like I said, we'll chat again tomorrow, noon to 1, and we'll take your questions, calls, all that good stuff. And until then, guys, appreciate it. Have a great night.